Welcome back to the next episode of Lufia and the Fortress of Doom, everyone. We had just beat the apprentice, and he told us that only an elf can find Elfria. That's where Artie is. So we need to find an elf, which means we need to continue our adventure. So we are going to go up north of Grenoble, and then we're going to go to the left and drop down, and continue to the left, and then we're going to drop down again, and we're going to find the town of Kiroth. First, though, before we get there, I'm going to show you a really cool warp point and also a great farming location. So let's get started. I still have plenty of materials from our journey. Let's do this. The apron is a rare drop from a Ruzard, but as you notice up in the top, it says we got 341 gold out of there. These are one of the few monsters that will give us lots of gold this far into the game. Just wanted to point that out. Let's continue. Cool, Lufia learned Stronger, which is a even greater healing spell. Lufia's become quite powerful, actually. I'll show it off in the next battle. The Red Magi drops High Magic, which is a magic restore. So if you run low on MP, you can use it. I'm gonna show Lufia off again because that was pretty cool. And that one must have had high magic defense or something, because it usually kills 5 or 6 enemies. No joke. It does cost 10 MP, but very strong spell. Okay, so we are at our farm. This right here is our farm, because when we go up here, there is a tower, much like the one in Alekia. This is a great example. Zombies are incredibly strong. So are fights. I think Zombie has like 50 HP. So Lufia has effectively become the star of the show right now. But this shrine here is the Mystic Shrine. The one, like the one next to Alekia. In fact, it's right across. There's the old man. This is the old man that heals you every time you talk to him for free. Okay, so he's kind of like a watcher of the world, but now if we go in this one and we leave, this should look very familiar. This is the start of the game. We're going to use Lufia again. And there is the Kingdom of Alekia, which you might remember has a free inn that we can rest at every single time. So effectively, we can farm right there, and if we run low on health, free heals. So go into Alekia and just talk to Roman, and free rest. Free use in for the entire game. So that is going to be your next farming spot. I'm going to go back and we are going to point out some enemies you're going to want to farm. But as you can see, 1 damage. We came quite a long way. Grilled newts are free heals. So we can also get them in our next place. Not going to get much experience leveling up here, but now I just dash around here and I am all the way across the world, and I'm right back where I left off, and I can farm monsters here and get lots of gold, get lots of experience. So this is a great opportunity because the red magi here drop high magic, and the Dracu Rose drops high arrows. High magic, of course, as I mentioned before, restores magic to your character, and high arrows are very, very powerful arrows. They're not going to drop every single time, but they will drop eventually. I would like to mention that we could buy bombs in Lorbinia. So if you use 2 bombs, it's pretty much a battle over. These bombs cost 100 apiece, and they're basically free magic that Lufia uses with half the power. But it's an instant battle ender for anything in this. You use 2 in a row and everything will die. So you can farm up here. You see I've got 1,800, or is it 18,000 gold? So we're going to point out one more enemy if we can get him to spawn. But Dracu Roses is high arrows and Red Magi is high magic. There he is, the spiked newt. This guy, it is a very rare, very rare drop. And I mean, I have not got it to happen. He can drop a poison pen, which has the chance to instantly kill an enemy. And I've been farming this for about 2 hours now. So before I went to fight the apprentice, I farmed over here for about 2 hours. And then, as you can see, I've got plenty of mid arrows and smoke balls and sleep arrows, and then we've got the bombs. I got 6 high arrows in that time. I got bombs I bought, but still powerful. Ribbon drops from the huge bunny. It's kind of a junk armor, but that is what you can get in this area. And Flash should be more than powerful enough to take out a fight. Lufia is just an all-star, but if you want to farm items and level up, here is a great spot. So I'm going to move on down to the next town. So we just continue down here. There's nothing this way, although it might look it. Ooh, Red Magi. So we're just going to end this round real quick. As you can see, bombs are worth it. Your arrows, mid arrows and high arrows are the only ones you should be using. Regular arrow and arrows just kind of drop off. There's nothing down here, but here is our next town. Probably did that in reverse attack, but that's fine. These enemies aren't particularly strong now. I would say be at least level 15 to 20 if you're going to be down here. We cannot go into this cave just yet. This is the Ghost Cave. And there's another town to the right of us, at Medan, but this is Kiroth. So let's go in there first, because something is not right in Kiroth. Got high arrows, that is awesome. And see, 159 gold. So we are starting to get good gold. Here's the town of Kiroth. So there's an inn here that costs 20 gold, which is great, because Grenoble was 40. So there is a mid arrow, a bomb, and a high arrows. So those are great. We're going to talk to the little kid here. The ghost haunt the cave north of town. That's important. Okay, so over here is a merchant shop, and over here is an old lady, and that's all that's in this town. We got plum cider here. But Reyna just turned 10. I wish I could trade places with her. Okay, this is the shop that doesn't sell anything right now. So her daughter is sick. Okay. So he promises he will make Reyna well. Okay, so this guy is in Medan. He plans to borrow the Hope Ruby, the national treasure of Medan. This one's kind of rude, but there is a stuffed animal here and here that you can get. I'm just going to leave it because I'm not taking her stuffed animals. So now that we've talked to everybody in town, we need to talk to Reyna. Okay, so she says, I hope Mark doesn't do anything stupid. And kinda, that's her boyfriend, so there is nothing left in this town for us. We go to the eastern town of Medan. And that actually has some really good gear for us. So we're going to leave and head for Medan next. Medan has really upgraded armor and weapons, so we should be doing great. Okay, well, that kid even says Mark went west, or east, so we're going east. It's a little bit of a walk, but there is Medan right there. Okay, 83 experience, and 175 gold. Things are picking up. Okay, so here is Medan. Okay, Hope Ruby's in the castle. Please don't do anything stupid, Mark. Okay, people wish on the Hope Ruby. Got our first merchant. Sells sweet water, potion, antidote, mystery pin, smoke balls, magic gourd, power gourd, mind gourd, and swing wings. So not bad items actually. So reasonably priced even. Okay, we've got a big inn here. This one costs 60 gold a night. There's no way we're staying here. We will go back to Kiroth, or I will go all the way back to Alekia before I pay 60 gold. So over here, we have an old man. This is the old lady shop. Here, of course, is your cleric dude. So we can save. Okay, over here though. We have an escape and a swing wing. This guy is this Mark hurried off to the castle as soon as he came back from Kiroth. What's the big rush? So I think he's going to do something stupid. The Hope Ruby is great because my wish really came true. Okay, so here is the armor shop. Right here, which great armor here actually, and we have many nice things. So we are going to look. The chainmail brings us up 4 points. I know 4 points isn't much, but at this point it kind of is in the game. So I'm going to outfit my guys. But first I'm going to buy weapons because I think a strong attack is a better defense. Then we will go back and I'll purchase the armors with what's left over. So a spear. So that takes me all the way up to 94, so 14 points of damage. And it takes my weight up to 104. Mace doesn't help me, which We've already got a short sword, but he sells mid arrows, arrows, and bombs. But I'm definitely going to pick up a spear. So if I'm looking at Lufia, she goes up 8 points of damage and her weight goes down. Now, Aguro goes up quite a bit. That's definitely more than 8 points. 2, 3, 4, 14 points of damage, I believe. Okay, so we have got our new weapons. So we're going to throw the spears on, and the mace, and another spear. Now we have some attack power. Okay, so we're going to take a look. Chainmail is great. So we're going to get one for me and Aguro, and we're going to get both of the shields. Lufia has the wood wrist. So that's kind of her shield. We're going to get her one, as well as the chain cloth. The wood helms affect me and Aguro. The glass cap is a Lufia item. And the cloth shoes do not help us whatsoever. You notice my defense would go up, but my attack would go down. Lufia is wearing these spike shoes, which raise her attack. Okay, so let's outfit our guys real quick. Chainmail, beautiful. A wooden shield. I have too many things. Okay, I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. So, let's sell some stuff. So I'm gonna sell some of my old stuff. Like my cloth, sandals, dresses, cloth helmet, the robe. Don't need a small knife, don't need the club, don't need the knife, don't need the long knife, no daggers. Forget about the aprons, the hairband, the earrings, the bracelet, the cloth shoes. Ribbon's no good. We don't need the staff. And that should be our new armor. Don't be scared to sell things, because there is an island called Forfeit Island, and anything you sell in the game, you can buy back there, I believe. Okay, so now we have quite a bit of upgrade. So we're just going to sell the rest of our armor we're not using, because it's not benefiting us to keep it. Get rid of our short swords, we don't need those anymore. And now we are back to a good amount of pages. So that is all that's down here. I think we're going to tackle the castle in the next episode. But thank you guys for watching today. I hope that helped you, especially with the farming spot and just how to get here in general. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've liked it, I hope you've enjoyed it, and of course I hope it helped you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll have the next episode out for you soon.